Chestnuts are roasting, mulled wine is flowing, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here in Vienna, Austria. I've always wanted to experience the magic of Christmas markets in Europe, and Vienna is the place to do it. We're Madison and Ivan, and today we're exploring 10 of the city's most enchanting Christmas markets, finding the best treats, drinks, decorations, and of course, shopping for the holiday season. Beginning with the biggest and most famous market in Vienna, Rathausplatz. Turns out it's also the most crowded. We had no idea the official lighting ceremonies tonight, but there are so many people here to check it out. There's a band and the mayor, but there is no way we're pushing through this massive crowd, so we're just gonna start exploring.
The first stall on the market, and Madison's already shopping. What do we got here?
This is so cool though. Like, look at this. It's like these cute little wooden pigs, so happy and cute. And so many just really cool like wooden nativity scenes and stuff. This is amazing.
There's too many choices. How could you ever?
But it's like if you come with like a specific thing, you're like, oh, I'd love one with some fruit that kind of looks like stained glass. They're like, I got you. Wow! It's lit!
Hey, they got this one too!
Oh my gosh!
It's officially Christmas.
None of the lights were on when we got here, and Ivan said it's like 5:42. Ivan's like, it's not gonna be anytime soon. We're like 5:42. Nope, just randomly 5:43. Here we go. Everything's lit. It's Christmas!
It's officially Christmas.
It definitely just immediately became like so much more atmospheric. I feel like I was feeling a little bit like these crowds are a little too chaotic, but now that the stuff is lit, the vibes are high. Merry Christmas from Vienna. Oh my god. We are here at Rathausplatz. This is the biggest Christmas market in the city, one of the biggest Christmas markets in all of Europe. The atmosphere is incredible. It's so cool. I'm just so excited to be here. Like, visiting Christmas markets in Europe is such a big thing. This is something I've wanted to do for so long. Not only is the Christmas market just absolutely beautiful, it's so big, the lights are already absolutely incredible, but also the building itself. We're here in front of Rathaus, which is Vienna's city hall, and it is also just a stunning building. It is so cool to see the tree lit in front of the beautiful building, just making it special, just feeling more and more with a beautiful historic building like that. They're like, you are in Europe, you are in Vienna, and you are experiencing the incredible culture of Christmas markets here. Let's explore! It's our first hot drink at a Christmas market. I'm so excited. I've always dreamed of going to Christmas markets in Europe and drinking the mulled wine, just a classic experience. But we actually found a booth that just had such a wide variety of like punches. And I've heard that the punch is a big thing in Austria, so we had to get it. So this is the Sissi Amaretto Cherry Punch. And Sissi is the empress in Austria that we've been learning so much about. On the stand of this place, it has the KUK, which usually means that this place has been a royal supplier for the Habsburg Empire. Were these really the same business that was providing the punch and mulled wine for Empress Sissi and Emperor Franz Joseph? Maybe, definitely possible. Whoa, that is strong. That is quite strong. There's a lot of liquor in here. I think they're probably using an amaretto liqueur. And so it's like this yummy almondy flavor with a wood cherryness to pair. It's really interesting because it doesn't have like the classic like Christmassy flavors, which I do feel like you kind of get like the same basic flavor profile of just like a whole bunch of spices in like every single Christmas thing that you eat or drink. Just like a nice combo breaker, but it's a little strong and intense for my taste. But just the vibes of having this surrounded by the ice skating rink, the beautiful lights, like the gorgeous city hall. This is just like This is the perfect little Vienna moment.
They pour them stiff here. This is a warming beverage. Like the heat emanates from inside of you. On a cold Austrian day, this is what you're looking for. Not bad.
That was strong. I'm glad we tried it, but I think that we're gonna go to like mulled wine, eggnog, go with the classics. The punch is a little strong for us, but it's fun. This is actually an organic punch, like all organic drink. It's only around $6.50, so for like a warm alcoholic beverage in one of the most touristy places in all of Vienna right now, $6.50 is really not bad for a fancy drink like this. You do pay like $5 extra to get the mug as well. They always come served in the mug, and it's kind of a deposit. We got coins that we can return the mug and get our $5 back. But the mugs are really cute if you aren't a full-time traveler and actually have a space to take them home, because this is actually like the market that we're at right now. It's definitely an amazing souvenir if you have a place for it. Ayo, paid with card, got cash. Instead of going to an ATM, you can just drink a bunch of warm beverages at the Christmas market, and yeah, you're ready to shop. Ah, okay. It's nice to see Jesus being such a celebrity. Everybody crowded around to take a pic.
We have acquired the Maronis.
Yes.
Ah, so nice and nutty. This is chestnut, right?
Yeah, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. If I could just open the Maroni.
Have you ever had that though? I've never had that. I've always heard the song. I've sang the song for years.
It's totally a vibe. I mean, it doesn't get much more winter than chestnuts roasted on an open fire.
According to the song. We've never experienced true winter until now.
All right. Clearly, I don't know how to eat them either, but just being able to hold these nice, warm chestnuts in your hand, that's where it's at. But they do also have a really nice flavor. Nutty, woody, a little bit of sweetness, but not so much that it becomes a dessert. Definitely a savory, smoked, creamy goodness going on there. We saw chestnuts literally falling from the sky as we were on a walk in Salzburg along the river. Just walking, minding our own business. All of a sudden these chestnuts just start falling out of the sky and people are like scrambling around picking them up. Turns out they are exactly these types of chestnuts. It is that season. They're falling to the ground, people collecting them to go home, roast them, enjoy a delicious chestnut roasted over an open fire, like we are now. Definitely in the Christmas season now. This year, the trail is showing Christmas scenes in a modern, sometimes unusual settings, and focusing on depictions that relate to the present day. The aim is to show that nativity scenes can still be relevant and interpreted in a contemporary way today. Maroni.
Hey, that's us.
This is a Christmas market.
A nativity scene in a Christmas market, in a nativity scene in a Christmas market. We're knocking this place down. Oh no.
Romance.
Romance under the heart trees. We are absolutely loving getting to adventure to all of these Christmas markets, but the crowds are crazy. There's so many tourists, and so we're actually so happy that we found this cute little local market here. It's on the university campus, University Wien, and it's just a lot more calm and relaxed, a lovely slow-paced Christmas feeling. It's just amazing. But don't get me wrong, they still go all out. Are you kidding me? There's a whole cute little restaurant just temporarily built here in the middle of the city. This is crazy.
With full dinner service.
Another day, another Christmas market. This is one of the Christmas markets that I am the most excited about, and it's really mostly because of the location. We are here at Schonbrunn Palace, one of the most incredible palaces in all of Europe. Just beautiful and stunning. I couldn't ask for a more lovely location to be spending our afternoon. We're gonna be visiting the palace while we're here. I'm here with a lovely Christmas market, because why not? I thought maybe getting going a little bit earlier today was going to help us have a less crowded day at the Christmas market, but so far I'm thinking that may not be the case. It looks like there are a lot of people here too. I was trying to look cute for you guys in my sweater, but it is way too cold for that. I'm already back in my lumpier jacket. It is a chilly day. That was free. Amazing. I love the wool stands because they actually are practical. Like, it is cold, but here's a cool version of something warm you can buy.
This will warm me up. Like 10 pounds of nougat.
Do I have to get a suitcase to check this giant chunk of nougat?
No, that's my personal item.
So beautiful.
I got lured in by the smell of raclette. They are delivering
our first mulled wine of the season. I'm so excited. And here at this market we see the tree in the palace. Tree in the palace. Whoa. Hopefully it's not going to be quite as strong and insane as the punch was yesterday. That's much better. Perfectly warming. Like, it's definitely a chilly day out, so my hands feel so good just holding it as we wait in line for our raclette. Delicious wine with a bunch of yummy Christmas spices and fruit. Absolutely perfect. This is a rack. Get the mulled wine. Skip the punch.
Danke.
Okay, dive in that because I don't want it to get cold.
Austrian potatoes, raclette. Even put some like chives on top and a little relish. I was not expecting that. Austrian potatoes is a nice upgrade on the traditional raclette. That is really nice. It's a raclette. I'll put like a molten cheese on these like nice griddles that melt it in the shape of like a slab. You just slide that melted cheese off the hot griddle right on top of the potatoes or on top of the bread. They're so nice, still bubbling when you get it. Just ooey gooey deliciousness. You cannot go wrong with a like hot baked cheese on a day like this. Oh, this is getting me in the Christmas mood for sure. This is awesome.
It is so cold though that this mulled wine is already room temperature. It is quite a chilly day, but these are still delicious even cold.
I'm not usually a fan of like the winter spices, which the mulled wine does have, but Europe just puts the right amount in where it's not so much, like they're not trying to like lean into the holiday spices aspect of it, and they just achieve a really nice balance. Like, I actually like this mulled wine. Thanks, Europe.
For your subtlety.
Balance, restraint.
That was amazing. The palace was so beautiful. Definitely a great add to your Christmas market exploration. It has definitely gotten a heck of a lot more crowded while we were in there. As the evening goes on and the lights all start to get brighter, the sun is setting. It's definitely super lovely. But yeah, don't think of this as a easy, less crowded market unless you come earlier like we did. But now we got more markets to explore closer to the city, so let's go. walking through these beautiful museum area. And this area, even outside of Christmas, is a super cool area to just chill and relax, and it just has like this nice kind of hipster vibe. Right now especially, it's like a beautiful hipster Christmas market. Like you can actually get a drink without a huge long line and just relax and enjoy the like amazing vibes away from the crowds. This is my kind of Christmas market. It's so cool. We have made it to Maria-Theresien-Platz, right between two of the biggest museums. The Natural History Museum is on that side, and the Art Museum that we've been to, it's amazing, highly recommend, is on this side. And then Maria-Theresa is here in the middle, just looking over us all and enjoying the Christmas festivities for herself. I was worried this was going to be another really crowded one. You know, it's like you can't appreciate the Christmas spirit when you're just waiting in lines and having to like push through people to try to see what's even for sale. But so far, at least, I am a huge fan of this one. It is still a pretty big market, but there's a very reasonable amount of a crowd here.
Hi, danke.
Dankeschön. It is quite a chilly night, so we got goulash in a bread bowl. The bread is like just so perfectly crisp. It's just a thick, yummy stew, rich flavors that just warm you up on a day like today. And the goulash itself is super good, super hearty, just perfect for this weather. You know, I expected good goulash. We're in Vienna. But the bread bowl is typically more about the structure and less about like the execution of the bread bowl itself. But this bread is incredible. By far, the most delicious bowl that I've ever consumed.
Dankeschön.
Oh, we will.
Yeah. We had to get more raclette because we're addicted now, but this time we got it with Austrian dumplings. A little torn piece of dough covered in cheese. Oh yeah, they definitely hooked us up. No bacon on the top, crispy onions. Oh, that is good stuff. But it's all about that cheesy goodness. The dumplings are really nice. They really take in the flavor of the cheese very nicely. Can't have enough raclette. Like an elevated Viennese twist on the classic and humble mac and cheese.
Gotta stop videoing so I can eat it before it gets cold. I'm loving this market. Maria-Theresien-Platz might be my favorite market so far. It's like just the right amount of like, it's big, it's a little bit of a crowd for sure, but there's no crazy long lines for anything, at least right now. And there's just like such an amazing variety of everything. Like we've eaten 2 foods and now a marilen punch here. It's another mulled wine, but this is a white wine, which Vienna is known for. The hills all around here are full of wineries making some incredible white wine. So this is a white wine with apricot nectar and spices. And I've never had a white mulled wine before, so I'm excited to try it out. And just, this is probably the cutest mug we've gotten so far too. Like, it's just precious. And there's Maria-Theresa here, the Art Museum.
That's right up there.
And then the other museum, the Natural History Museum, that's right there behind Ivan. And then all the beautiful stalls that we're in right now. It's a cute little boot. I love it. That's really nice. I think because it has like more apricot and white wine, like it's a little bit of like a fresher taste to it. You know, it's not as like heavy and deep as mulled wine typically is, because it's typically made with a red wine. It's got more of like a fruity, juicy flavor, which I love, but still warm. I kind of think this mug shape too, having the boot and having the smaller opening at the top, I think it's keeping it warmer longer, you know, because it's just less surface area is exposed to this cold air. Definitely try the white wine. The marilen punch is delicious. This is definitely one of my favorite beverages we've had so far. This is the Altwiener Christmas market here in Freyung. So this is said to be the oldest and most traditional Christmas market in the city, dating all the way back to the 18th century. We're definitely seeing some unique shops that we haven't seen at the other markets. We're also seeing a lot of shops that are for charity. So we've seen the Lions Club, a booth benefiting the Children's Cancer Society, benefiting Ukraine. Really cool. We are now here at Amhof Christmas Market, and this is in the medieval center of Vienna. And one of these buildings is where Mozart first performed in Vienna. What's really cool about this market, Ivan and I were just walking through, and both of us were thinking you know, we've been to a few markets at this point. A lot of them have sold a lot of the same stuff. And we just walked into this section and we're like, this stuff's cool. I haven't seen that before. And I even remembered that this is the market that has an independent artist section. And there really are some really fun, cool things here. You sort of get the feeling when you're at the first market and you see it for the first time, you're like, oh, that's cool and unique. I might want that. And then you see it at the fifth market and you're like, is it unique?
This is a part of a corporation.
Yeah, Ivan's been saying that all day.
No, corpo. This is the exact opposite. This is all very independent, very unique, one-of-a-kind shops.
It's amazing. I'm loving it. Guys, I was saying that I don't like the crowds, but I'm realizing that I've come to depend on them. Now that we're walking between markets and it's getting later and later, it's so cold.
Yeah, my face is freezing in place, so I'm smiling.
Come crowd around us again. I miss you. Headed to Stephensplatz, the plaza of St. Stephen. I think the crowds will probably kick back up. We're in for some more. This market really feels like something from a Hallmark movie. The stunning church, the perfectly spaced, cute little stalls. And I feel like this is a carpenter who built the stalls who's about to teach me the true meaning of Christmas. I feel like I've been saying every time, you couldn't ask for a better setting. You couldn't ask for a better setting. I think we may have peaked. I think you really couldn't ask for a better setting right now. This is incredible. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. Another day, another Christmas market, but it's our first weekday market, and Ivan.
I had a feeling it was going to be empty, 10 people tops, because it was a weekday. Boy, was I wrong. I can see 100 people from here.
This is the market at Karlsplatz, and it's said to be the strictest market. In a good way, the market that is the strictest on vendors. There's an intense selection process. They make sure there aren't any duplicates, that there's a good selection of actual artists, and booths just filled with unique artwork. And that draws in more than 10 people.
I like crowds. It puts you in the Christmas spirit. This is the right amount of crowds.
I think part of what we're seeing is actually just the after work crowd coming here to get a seasonal fun drink after work.
Happy hour during the holidays.
I think this is one of those moments where you learn that rules can be a very good thing. This market is incredible. This is the sort of shopping that I expected to get at a Christmas market. Beautiful handicraft work, unique creative things, artistry made from upcycled skateboards, incredible woodwork, pottery, just all sorts of art. Beautiful, incredible, creative art, and every single stand here is different and unique. And that is just honestly amazing, because this is what I wanted. This is what I was expecting, and this is what I thought I got at the beginning of this video when we walked into our first market, and I was like, wow, look at this really cool handicraft made of wood. And then I was like, oh wait, there's 6 of these stores even just in this market, and there's also 2 of them in each market to follow, but not in this market. This market is all just unique and amazing, beautiful, creative craft work. Yeah, definitely you have to go to Karlsplatz. This is definitely the best market for shopping by far. even the like rides and the festivities, like even the fun activities are unique and amazing. We saw a human powered carousel. The person running it, she was literally riding a bike to make it go, and it was like so unique. Kids were in bathtubs, kids were in bird cages, like absolutely epic. If you are looking for like great shopping and like a unique, amazing Christmas market experience, this is definitely one of the best, for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got this really cool, show the sides, this bottle opener that is made of skateboards. It is a Christmas present for my cousin. I don't think he actually watches our videos, so this is a test. We'll find out. Oh my gosh. Instead of a photo booth, you can record your own vinyl here. You can like see my sound levels here.
Oh, you're peeking.
Merry Christmas. 25 euros for 3 minutes. You're literally creating your own vinyl. Dang, I freaking love this market.
I've never seen unscratched vinyl.
Karlsplatz was already my favorite market. This is clearly beautiful. The actual like crafts and stuff are incredible. We got to talk to so many artists, and like it's just so incredible to see not only their passion for their craft themselves, but their passion and their excitement for this market, and like the way that like the selection process works. Like this is beyond, like this is the best market in Vienna. Like just gotta put that out there. And then as we were leaving, things got even better when we realized they have a little farm with sheep and pigs and goats. This is already my favorite, but this just was the icing on the cake. Oh my gosh. This is like the most romantic Christmas market so far, at least from a distance. Another glow wine. We are here in front of the Belvedere Palace, and it is definitely, I think, the most just chill, charming Christmas market we've been to so far. It's a little bit more outside of the tourist zone. This is a major touristy museum, so maybe if we had come while the museum was still open, then it might be busy during the day, but now that we're here in the evening, it's just so relaxed and beautiful. The ambiance is amazing, but it's still like a very like cool Christmas market as well. Like it's like relaxed, but also like has everything you need, including just delicious warm glow wine. But they do actually just use the same mugs from Stephensplatz. But before it gets cold, we also had to get Kartoffelpuffer. This is Kartoffelpuffer. I'm sorry if that's not being pronounced correctly, but it is a really fun word to say, even if I'm saying it wrong. Kartoffelpuffer. And it is a potato pancake, and then we got it with some garlic and a chive sauce. So, very excited for that. This is a classic get at Christmas markets that we have yet to try. It's basically a really good McDonald's hash brown with delicious creamy chive sauce. Like, you can't go wrong. This is the perfect, potatoes are the perfect winter thing to warm you up, carb you up, get you going. And the sauce is delicious. And incredible, beautiful ambiance. This is definitely one of the most beautiful locations of all of the Christmas markets. This is just the perfect way to start off the Christmas season. Oh. Looks like we got dinner and a show.
The Christmas markets here in Vienna are truly so amazing. We have had an incredible time. Thank you so much for joining us. My only Christmas wish is for you to hit those subscribe and like buttons. It seriously helps me so much. Join us on the next one, and until then, I got you this video for Christmas. YouTube picked it out. Open it. It might be exactly what you wanted.